Good afternoon, evening in some areas of the country. Jason Zombie Collector Extraordinaire for your viewing pleasure. I got some Biggie Smalls in the background, so letting him kind of be the soundtrack of this video. But yeah, man, I thought I'd go live for a bit and see how things are going out there. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mike? Hitman 23 needs you sunbon. You watching your foosball right now? It's been a pretty good game. Pretty good game so far. Some back and forth. Things are nice and close together. Oh, pass interference just happened. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I got my hat. I feel like my hat's like way high up, but maybe not. Bring it down. Bring it down a bit. Bring it down a smidge. See what's happening here. So yeah, I have tomorrow off for Martin Luther King Day Jr. I guess this should be Martin Luther King Jr. Day. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Steve? Yeah, my day's been pretty good, man. Actually, I had church this morning. Then Luca and I went out for lunch at this newish Mexican place here in town. And then Luca had baseball, a workout session in the morning. The afternoon. And since then, I've been going through, putting a bunch of new cards on my trading card database, watching some YouTube, listening to some music. So that's about it. It's been a pretty good day. I guess I got tomorrow off. So I'm going to probably do a lot more of the same tomorrow. It's nice working for the federal government. I enjoy it. So it's nice to have it. I know I am lucky, eh? Yeah, man. Hitman 23 is that he's the bomb.com.org.gov.edu. He's so cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had to give you a hard time, Mike, when I saw you put that Lee May rookie card up just yesterday or today. And I had to give you a hard time that you just got around getting that Cincinnati Red. That should have been the first. The first. Luca. Dajesz bułeczka? Onaka suita? Okay. Neteru? Neteru? Nemui? Okay. It is, but I can tell you've been at that Mike Rookie Cup for a while now, getting those cards, and you're down to 6. You said so that's pretty awesome. Down to 6 cards. That's gonna be magical. For sure. Yeah, that Lee May is awesome. It's definitely pretty awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Steve. I mean, that's all I know how to make, though, is awesome videos, dude. I mean, that's all I can do. Great videos all the time. It's in my blood. I can't do nothing but make great videos. It's like a curse. It's like looking so good. I can't control it. It's something I got to live with. You know, it's like every time I go to a new town, I got to get these 2 things checked in the local police station as deadly weapons. You know, it happens. So it's something I struggle with. I don't be talking about that foosball all that much of Victor Negron, but I do have it on shockingly in the background because it's been a pretty good game. So, yeah. So when I don't mention, if I don't put like some clickbaity type topics on here, I have my normal crowd. So when I put some clickbaity type, topics on my video title, then it's gonna bring all the boys to the back. Ain't no foosball around here, Dave. I don't watch that foosball, not too much. I am kind of lying because I am watching the Chiefs play right now. I'm hoping they pull it out. Hope the Chiefs pull it out on and win this one with the Titans. So we'll see. I'm really interested in the Green Bay game. That's a game I really want to watch this evening. I guess they said around 6:30ish. I guess it starts tonight between them and the San Francisco Padres or whatever that team's called. It's over. Yeah, it's pretty much over. They're on a wing and a prayer right now. It's been pretty good. Mama does say the women and them girls are the devil. They're from the devil. I've been telling that to my son since basically the beginning. I'm like, you focus on your studies, you focus on your sports, and then you worry about girls once you finish college. You worry about them females after college. Maybe in college, but basically once you got your head on straight. Them females will get you all twisted up. They twisting you up like it's Twister. I thought I'd be kind of classy today with a mid-90s collar on this sweater. I saw that I don't know where I got this from actually. It's Izod, so maybe it might be from the 80s. I got this out of my closet. I'm rocking some straight up 80s gear right now. So you all so lucky to see me wearing a collared sweater here. I feel so special. Oh, this is Warren G featuring Nate Dogg. I forgot about this. I think this is Above the Rim, the song from Above the Rim. I forgot about that. Regulate. Regulators mount up. Oh, man. I know. It doesn't happen often. I'm usually all like I just woke up. So, did you end up seeing the binder collection? I need to do a video. I mean, I got so many short prints and relic cards and numbered cards and just variations and stuff like that. I need to do a new video. I think I did an Ichiro Showcase binder video a couple years ago, or maybe not a couple years ago, maybe in the last year or so. I did like a whole bunch of binder videos in a row there for a while, and then I kind of got away from it. I need to go back and see which ones I've done so I don't do them again, and then do some more. Do the ones because I don't ever hardly show off my zombie. I don't hardly show off my zombies either, but I hardly ever show off my binder collection because I collect so many different players. I collect Kirby Puckett, Griffey, Jeter, Maddox, Tony Gwynn, Scott Rowland, every Japanese baseball player under the sun, Craig Biggio, Jeff Bagwell, Piazza, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg. I got so many. So we got some Snoop Dogg gin and juice on here now. Oh, TTM Troy around here, autograph. What up? Oh, home Alan Neal. What up, homie? Nice. Yo, yeah, Christian Yelich, Altuve. That's right. Possibles. We got some cheaters now. We got some Altuve cheater. Man, if that comes out to be true, I am done. And I find out that Yelly also is involved in this cheating stuff, dude. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. I will seriously. I had a topic. I had a topic. Shockingly, I had a topic. I was going to put some real clickbait thing on there so a lot more people will show up. And then they're going to be waiting for me to actually talk about, the YouTube Hall of Fame. And I never get around to doing it. But I did want to kind of talk about, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not going to be on super long, because I'm going to want to eat dinner, I'm sure, at some point. Or if you're from the South, supper. I got to eat that supper. But yeah, I mean, like we all know, this past week or so, it came out that the Astros were officially got cheating. They had to hand it down their punishment. Now the Red Sox are involved. Most importantly, Alex Cora, Carlos Beltran got involved, and all the coaches and managers and GMs and all that stuff. But the thing I don't like is that the players have not been punished. And they're acting like they don't know what to do or what they can do. And I've been hearing a lot of people who are smarter than me, like on ESPN and MLB Network, say, well, the reason why the MLB or the MLB, like Major League Baseball / the commissioner office or whatever, can't really hand out to, hey, what's up, Stevie Steve? Can't hand out like disciplinary action on the players, I guess, is because it's something to do with the union. And I'm like, what in the world? Like the union? Like you can go after the managers, but you can't go after the players. Something to do with the union has to do. I'm like, if they were cheating and you have factual proof that they were cheating or testimonial proof that is, been corroborated with like multiple individuals that are involved in this, how do those people not get punished? Are they should they get lifetime bans? I don't know. Again, I'm not saying that, but there should be punishment handed out to Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, everybody involved. It sounds like those names you hear get mentioned a lot recently. It's like surprising. Yeah, I agree with Steve. I mean, I don't want to throw them all out of the game if they didn't get caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? They weren't cheating. Not everybody should be gone. But if there's facts that they're cheating, even people like Altuve, who I truly in love, if I find out that he actually gets like 100% labeled as a cheater, then he should be gone. It should be the same for everybody. No one should get a pass. And then you end up hearing that Mike Trout has been possibly using HGH or some kind of PEDs over the last however many years, and apparently baseball's been in on the fix. But then, of course, they come out and say, "Oh no, they're not going to incriminate themselves if they're the ones saying that they have agreed to let him do it, and that this has been going on since the summer. That there have been rumblings about it, and then, like, of course, like the person takes it down, and they're like, "Oh, that never happened. Oh, there's nothing." But you know what? The Major League Baseball has proven to us, or they should have, that they cannot be trusted, and that they're in it to make money and to deceive the fans as long as they can until they cannot do it any longer. And that's the thing. What would GCD? I mean, what would GC do? Who's GC? I guess I don't know who. Oh, Gary Carter. Nice. Now I get it. Yeah, there's a therapeutic exemption. I wonder if the therapeutic exemption would work for like Billy Hamilton. Could Billy Hamilton also have an exemption as well, since he can't hit the ball out past the pitcher's mound? This is, I don't understand. Like, there should be no exemptions. And Major League Baseball is just covering their own butts. The CYOB cover their own butts. Because, if they go back and, like they said, they've been handing out HGH or PEDs to Mike Trout so he can, be healed from his ailments or whatever he's doing. That is messed up. But, I mean, here's the thing. Oh, I know. That's exactly right. I agree with you. That's the reason why they're not going to come out and be truthful. Why would they come out and be truthful? Because guess what? If they are truthful, then they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Here's the thing. We all know Bud Selig in baseball was in on the fix when it came to the steroids. They didn't say anything because it helped what? Their ratings. It helped with their finances. It helped them with the managers and the owners, and everybody was getting rich because the only thing they care about is the money. They don't care about authenticity. They don't care about actually doing the right thing. They just care about how many butts can we get in these seats. That's all they care about. And then that turns into money. It turns into revenue. That turns into making a product bigger and better. And so they're not going to have they have no reason to change course until they're made to. So when the government gets involved, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, we kind of knew, and there were some suspicions, and they throw all the players under the bus. That does not give the players the right to do, steroids, PEDs, HGH, creams and clears, and all the ridiculousness. But because at the end of the day, if they knew that it was okay for them to do it, everybody would just doing it wide out in the open. If you knew there was nothing wrong with what you're doing, you just all do it out in the open, and there'd be nothing to hide. But that's not what happened. Everybody was hiding in and being, behind closed doors and dark alleys and all this other stuff. So fast forward to now, this whole big thing about supposedly the cheating's been going on with the Astros and other teams. They're talking about 10 or 15 teams have been implicated in all this. And guess what? None of that's been going on for years, supposedly. And now all of a sudden they're acting like, oh, now it's bad. It's horrible. How dare these players and teams and managers be involved in this cheating and stealing of possible titles and people's, a way of life by, teeing up the ball on these guys and it's like crushing it. There is no way Altuve knew what was coming to him from Chapman. You cannot tell me that he hit that 100-mile-per-hour fastball off of Chapman like it was just right off of a tee, like it was not like nobody's business. It's not happening. Hey, what's up, Henry? Yeah, you gotta follow the money. Oh yeah, dude, it's completely been morals. And like I said, that's one reason why I wanted to kind of come on and go live and talk a little bit about it. And I think I'm gonna do like an actual video about it a little bit more. Yeah, Chiefs just won official. What I'm gonna feel like do me personally is that if more evidence comes out that the MLB knew that there's been cheating going on with the sign stealing, that if they don't punish any of the players all get off the hook, that it comes out that Mike Trout actually has been using PEDs, HGH, whatever, under the radar, off the books, and any other shenanigans like that, I'm going to be done with baseball. I'm going to be done with baseball. I'm not going to be participating in baseball anymore. Nothing. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to even want to have my channel up anymore. If I do, I might take it in a different direction because I'm done with the lies and the deceit and everybody. It's just like what Steve said. It's like bending the morals and making exceptions and making all these excuses so you can continue to follow these certain players or teams, and no one wants to take responsibility for their actions. And the only thing they listen to is the greenbacks. That's the only thing they care about. They don't care about what you think. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about morals and values. They don't care about what they're teaching kids. They just care about how much money can they get from you. And the only way they get money from you is by watching them and buying their stuff. And I know me leaving, like I said, I don't go to Target because I don't want to support Target because of their values. So I don't give money to Target. I refuse to go to Target and spend a penny of my money. Am I hurt Target? Of course not. But that's because people in America have no backbones anymore. They have no moral compass. They have no values. They're just like whatever it does to make me feel good is what it's about. I don't want to be discomforted in any way. So if I don't want to be discomforted, I'll just pretend everything is fine. I keep my head deeply into the sand. And that's one of the things that sucks is because no one has a moral compass anymore. No one has values. No one wants to actually stick to their guns because, that's hard. You got to make choices. Like I don't give money to Nike because I know they have sweatshops. And I don't give money to a lot of companies like that because I don't want to support companies who I know, like Apple's another one. They have sweatshops around the world making underage children work for like pennies on the dollar. But then, Americans are all like, up in arms about things. That's the thing we have. Nobody actually cares about anything that really matters unless it affects them directly. And then they make excuses, like Steve was saying, when it does affect them directly. And they go, well, yeah, that's right. But it's like, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that's the world we live in. So, yes, is my money going to hurt MLB if I decide to leave? # walk away. # me too. No, it's not going to hurt them in the slightest. But if there was thousands of us or tens of thousands of people who said enough's enough, then they're going to have to start making some looking themselves in the mirror like, man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson would say, and then like make some decisions. But that's not going to happen because people are just a bunch of sheep and they just go right off the cliff because that's what I'm supposed to do. It's truly sickening. Yeah, exactly. There's so many guys in this community, the YouTube community, that are apologists for their favorite players. It's ridiculous, and they always say the same stuff. Well, they were Hall of Famers before all that. Well, guess what? No, they weren't, because that ain't a Hall of Fame mentality. That ain't even a great man mentality. Being a great a person of character and integrity. None of that matters when you start shooting stuff into your body or taking pills or rubbing stuff onto yourself or whatever. It's all a bunch of ridiculousness. You know, they're that good. They didn't need the PED. They didn't need the steroids. They didn't need any human growth hormones if they were that good. But guess what? They were not that good. That's the reason why they took it. It's just ridiculous that, like Steve said, there are all these kind of people who are apologists for their play. Just say, you know what? Yeah, the player that I like is a scumbag, but I still like him. Then I respect that. I might not agree with supporting them and buying their cards and putting them over or whatever, but at least I would respect the fact that you're like, yeah, you know, he's a cheater, he's a scumbag cheater, but I still like him. Okay, well, I'll give you credit for that, but no. Troy, that's so funny, yet also true. No trash cans can be bought anymore in Houston. You can't trust them. Henry, why you quit the Pee Wee League in 82? That's awesome. I don't know that much about the Saber Matrix as far as all that's concerned, but I can only imagine that's probably true because people look at all kinds of statistics now and how they play out on the field. But yeah. Yeah, Saber Matrix is ridiculous. I agree. The Houston Asterix. That's hilarious. Yet, very true. Very, very true. So true. Oh, Notorious B.I.G. More money, more problems, yo. Hey, Luca. On Fox, if you want to switch it over on Fox, it's going to be the Green Bay San Francisco 49er game. Just FYI. Oh, that's Mace, man. Well, Mace is on here. I didn't remember Mace being on here. I bet Puff Daddy is too, then. Huh. Interesting. But anyways, but yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm just so sick and tired of it. And, like, everybody came out like, oh, Mike Trout didn't really cheat, and there's no proof. And look at these pictures from when he was in college or whatever, and look at him now. He hasn't changed anything and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, if he's been doing it from day one, if he's been making these exceptions from the get-go, and he looks a lot bigger than he did back when he was like 18. And there's all these kind of, you know, people make all these excuses because guess what? Baseball collecting fans, especially collectors, do not want Mike Trout to turn into a Barry Bonds or a Mark McGwire because guess what? Those Mike Trout cars, rookie cars that they have that are like tens of thousands of dollars now, it'll be like, and boom, it's going to take a big old dump if that comes out. That's the reason why they're like people freaking out. You know, it's just so ridiculous. And like you said, Major League Baseball, they don't want that. That's their poster boy. They're like, look at how great he is. He's like the great white hype. Well, he's like this, like the perfect of all things. You know, it's just ridiculous. And I'm not trying to say that he did do anything. He might not have done nothing. But there needs to be some research. But like, I kind of like what Jeff said, Jeff Airtime, where there's smoke, there's fire. I completely agree that if there's smoke there and you have somebody who knows who's part of the baseball world on the inside, Scott Boister's son or whatever, Dave. I mean, you know, could he made it up and just be made it up? Sure, of course. I don't know though. It's not like it was me who said it. And like I responded on Jeff's channel, I've been watching YouTube videos from years ago. There's been speculation about that. I've read articles about another, like on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on internet, that people are speculating he's been doing it for years. But he's like the golden goose, the golden calf. You can't say anything negative about him, because if you do, then you're a bad guy. Because he's like the great American, everything. He's the perfect specimen of what all baseball is about right now. He's been touted as the next Mickey Mantle, and so you can't be telling me that Mickey Mantle is doing HGH and PEDs and the steroids. He's doing the juice. He's doing the juice. So I can't believe you did. I know you told me that before, Troy. I still can't believe it, dude. $1,500 slabbage in the garbage. That's true. It possibly very is true. I mean, that goes back to me believing, like, that's the reason why I have a hard time with people in the slab world, like who like live and die by the slab, is because most, not all, but most do it for monetary gain. You don't do it because you're going to lose money. You do it because you're going to gain money by getting cards slabbed. No one goes and slabs cards to hopefully lose money in the process. You will have that one-off situation where you're like, this is a childhood card of mine, or like the King Griffey Jr. rookie card, for instance, you just want to have it protected. Like, you will have situations like that, yes. But 99.99% is people who want to take a card at this level financially and move it up to this level. That's the reason why you get your cards graded. And people are making an investment. It's like if the gold or silver drops in price, you bought all this gold and silver, and now it's just in rock bottom, or all this stock, and then it drops, you lose all this money. Like, it's the same exact thing. So you take this Mike Trout that you got for $5 back in 2013 or whatever, or you open out of a pack, or you open up a set, and now it's tens of thousands, if not 100,000 or whatever crazy dollars. And and times that by every Mike Trout card ever since then that gets a high grade that people just can't control themselves and chase, and then find out that card that's probably should be just a couple bucks raw, whatever, or maybe close to $100 raw if it's like a rookie card or whatever, that turns into this crazy amount of money and all this. And then guess what? You find out the guy is actually a cheater. Then how's that going to affect the cards? And I was going on, I think it was Jeff's channel, people like, oh, it won't affect cards that much. It's like, yeah, right. If you find out that the Golden Boy is a cheater, if that's true, if there becomes more and more spotlight on him and on the situation with MLB, and they turn on the heat lamps and they're really keeping a focus on that moving forward, and then the information gets out, or the facts get out, the truth get out. Are you trying to tell me that those cards aren't going to be aren't going to have the taint moving forward? Of course it's going to have the taint, and rightfully so. It should hit rock bottom. It should be like what you get for a Barry Bonds card, hardly nothing. It's ridiculous. People just make all these excuses, and they're just like, but that's because they have financial gain, and they got that to gain from it by it not having to be effective. They got to have it not to be true. They can't have it to be true. If it's true, then they're gonna lose money. So they have to want and pray that it's not true. And you're right, Mike. They have not won a World Series. I mean, they're going to have a lot better chance this year, not maybe to win a World Series, but be relevant. Ohtani should be back. They got Rendon. They have like 2 or 3 other pretty good pieces already there. So they might be pretty dangerous this year finally. Because the American League West sucks. They don't really have, I mean, you have who do you have? You have the A's, the Rangers, the Mariners. Is that it? I think that's it. 4 or 5 teams there, I guess. So they should be a pretty formidable opponent now, but time will tell. Yeah, exactly. Mantle, Ruth. I was at a card show a couple weeks ago, and I heard somebody try to make the argument that Mantle and DiMaggio and Ruth and blah 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 whoever. Well, they smoked and they drank alcohol And those are drugs. And I'm like, those things did not help them hit better. Or they did not help. If anything, it would make their life worse by getting up there and being all out of breath and drinking alcohol and being hungover and everything else, or having a hard time to breathe as they're trying to run the base pass while they're smoking the cigarettes. I'm like, that would not have helped them. Like, that argument doesn't even make sense. And I'm sure that person was just an idiot. But I mean, it just was like, that doesn't even make sense how somebody would be like, well, if they smoke cigarettes and drink a beer, then that's the same thing as Mary Bonds, doing, PEDs for 2, 3, 4 years at least. I'm like, it's not even in the same ballpark, the same league. It's not even the same sport. Mark, haha, hee hee. Actually, you know what? You're right. I am going to actually end this because I want to watch the game. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. I was going to say that. I mentioned that earlier, then I forgot because I'm like, oh, I got on a roll. But anyways, hey, what's up, Jesse? But anyways, guys, this is just my 2 cents. And hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, well, there's that. But until next time, TTFN.